I'm Brian McCall. I'm a professor here at the University of Michigan in the School of Education, but I also have appointments in the Department of Economics as well as the Ford School of Public Policy. I was always interested in economics, and my specialty in economics was labor economics. And part of labor economics deals with the economics of education. And I was fresh out of graduate school interested in looking at people's transitioning from school to the workforce. But then I sort of took a step back and became more interested in the transitions that occurred during school, for example. Well, right now I'm just finishing up a project looking at the impact of tuition subsidies on college attendance, in particular in Texas, looking at how the subsidizing of community colleges in Texas influences not only whether or not you go to college, but whether you go to or begin at a two-year college versus a four-year college. And then what we've been doing is also tracking individuals through their college experience and into the labor force and seeing whether or not people who get large tuition subsidies, which is lowering the price of going to college, do they ultimately finish college, and then does that transform into earnings that are higher than they otherwise would be had they not gone to college? Well, I think the field of higher education is exciting in that in today's world, it's imperative that people get some form of post-secondary education. Many countries are ramping up their post-secondary education systems. Now you hear the term of having this sort of mass education at the post-secondary level, or what they call tertiary education. And it helps to make the economies competitive of the various countries. But there are a lot of problems that are involved with this ramping up of higher education systems, not only in the US, but in other countries. One factor that is critical is trying to get students to make it to graduation. And in the US, we've done a fairly poor job of doing that. People who start in post-secondary education at the four-year level, only about 60% end up actually getting their bachelor's degree. And the question is, why are so many people not succeeding? And so that's been a big emphasis of research into higher education. One potential reason is that the students who are coming in today, at least some fraction of them, are less prepared than they otherwise were in the past. And so preparation is an issue. Affordability is another issue. Also, some people test out whether or not they think they want to go and get their bachelor's degree, and they may learn that it's not for them, which is fine, but it's the ones where they really want to finish, but they can't because of either lack of preparation or financial resources that are the types of problems that we could do something about, where, you know, by either better preparing students or by giving them additional money in order to help them see it to the finish line.